Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. I don't know why I stumbled on that so much, but I've decided that I'm not really interested in taking this province right now, and instead I'm going to go for the Bahamas instead. Let's go ahead and do that, and abandon this colony. Oh, I hadn't even sent it. Okay. And then we will spread our guys here. Do that. Now, last time we were over here, Russia was fighting some of Sweden's rebels. Yep. So we just kind of want to circle around this way with these two armies, preventing Muscovy from reaching this one here. So that's kind of good. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I'd rather not have to fight their army. And if I can prevent them from coming in contact with Austria's army, that would be relatively good for me. Austria is coming in with a couple more stacks, though, so it's not very dangerous. So let's go ahead and move a province over on both of them. The siege is almost done. One of the things I need to do before the end of the war is I need to get my troops in position over here to fight Denmark and Norway. And one of the problems is if I go into a war immediately with Denmark and Norway, Denmark and Sweden, if I go into a war immediately with Denmark, then they can come in and siege these provinces and prevent me from coring them during the war. So I probably want to have half of my army over here and half of my army over here to prevent Denmark from doing anything productive as far as preventing me from doing anything. It looks like you need to split in half to prevent some attrition. Keeping my manpower high is a priority here. Should also spend some of my Diplo power. Let's just go ahead and promote a mercantilism. Do a couple more points of development. Do I still have the development thing? Yeah, okay. Same places we have been doing. It's funny, in the beginning of the game I was spending all military power. Now I've basically only been spending admin power for this. Hell's Irish, that's okay. We'll actually go ahead and get another point of mercantilism too. Let's keep those numbers a little bit lower. I should do something with my lazy diplomats also. So for liberty desire purposes, let's improve relations with Spain and France while we're at war. I should start building a spy network with both Burgundy and Denmark. If I plan to go to war with Burgundy, I keep saying, oh, I'm going to go to war with Burgundy, and then I don't do it. Yeah. Alright. Austria is still a little spread out. I don't like that, but I can't really tell them what to do. Midas touched. Now that's interesting. Midas touched with an admin focus. Huh? I still say we make him a general. We could use another one. A 2-3. It's no siege pips, but not too bad. I'll take it. I'll take a 2-3. He's actually technically better if we value shock, which I think perhaps with the troops that we have we do. Troops are very offensively focused. I think that's pretty obvious that shock would be good. Converted these heretics, so we don't need I think we already removed it. Yeah. Get morale of armies. That anymore. We will have some provinces to convert up here, but not until after we core them. Something I was thinking about is perhaps I could convert these provinces over here before releasing Novgorod, so that way they would be Protestant, but I think that it will still make them Orthodox because the majority of their cores are still Orthodox. I believe that is how it works. Since I didn't get a siege pip, there's no reason not to send a decent army over to Moskva rather than the other one. I might use this one just to utilize some of Portugal's troops for it. I'm getting close to the end of the war. You actually stay here. I want you to go here. I want you to go here. And I can move this army to Vladimir. We'll have everything covered, basically. I think Muscovy just lost a battle. Yep. So he's gonna retreat over that direction. I'll keep him out of our hair for a while. I don't know why I started saying it while. I think I just, you know, did it ironically, and then I just started doing it all the time. And now I do it out of habit. Portugal and Austria have been surprisingly helpful in the war. I'm pretty grateful for that. Speaking of which, how many favors do we have with Portugal? Must be a crazy amount. Holy crap! And wow, got them up to 100 trust. Oh, unfortunately, we're gonna have to betray them eventually. What about Austria? We did lose Austria a little bit for a while, but yeah, we got enough to increase their trust a little. I'm surprised we didn't see them get any unions on anyone. We did see the Poland-Lithuanian Commonwealth be avoided, but Spain did take the Iberian wedding, so things haven't been going that unusually. Although the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, I believe, has a higher chance to happen. But it won't take Nishini down front. That guy did retreat, so we'll go ahead and do that. I think Moskva's pretty safe. Oh, I see. I never noticed that, but you can actually tell which fort is covering it, because it'll put the flag there. Yeah. I don't know why I never noticed that before. Warriors do not read books, but... oh well. Oh well. Oh, there's Muscovy's army. I was perhaps wrong. Glory Seeker, huh? Let's pull back. Where did my sound go? Just got really quiet for some reason? Ah. My headphones got unplugged. Alright. I'm being converted to Reformed. Okay, you know what? I probably should send some guys to there, huh? What do our colonies look like? We've got 4. This runs out basically next year. Is Puerto Rico going to be finished before next year? Clearly not. I could make it more likely to succeed before next year. Let's go ahead and do like this. Send this guy here. And that'll be that for that. And then we'll recall the guy from here. Send him here. Reformed neighbors reach out. The Church of Munster, far from being in full agreement with the Church, of Great Britain in many spiritual matters. But in one worldly matter we agree. The hegemony of the Pope and the Patriarchs cannot be accepted by true Christians. It's interesting it brings up the Patriarchs. I thought they were Orthodox. Do we care about the Orthodox? This, to them, is clearly sufficient reason to cooperate, despite them being Reformed and us being Protestant. What takes precedence? The political reality of our common enemy, or the Church doctrine? Well, I'd like the prestige. I'll take the prestige. Let's pay attention to what's going on over here, eh? He does seem to be going to Oka. Let's see if we can't trap him a little bit. It looks like he's coming in on Ryazan, if I had to guess. He's not. Alright, we can buy our idea now. So to do that, we should go ahead and... let's buy a couple more points of development first. These provinces are still the cheapest. Ko is something I want to avoid, right? Of course. And then we want to remove this, replace it with the idea cost. It's funny spending hundreds of points to save a few, but you know, I'm just maximizing my point spending right now. Nickel and diming my way to. Got a wall breach in Moskva, that's good. And he's going up this way. Maybe? Just kind of sitting there. He actually is building more troops now. But now this siege should go faster. Because of the siege ability. Increase. If I put one troop with them, will they get the same bonus? I'm getting call for peace now, but certainly not going to accept that at the moment. There we go. We'll take this battle. Flanders tells us that the Council of Ghent, His Holiness the Pope, has tasked a commission of cardinals with addressing the challenges posed by a Protestant movement. The battle was too loud. I'm reading about theological documents. While the Catholic faith itself must not be compromised, His Holiness and most cardinals are willing to admit that some Protestant complaints are valid. Therefore, the Council advises many changes to the administration of the Church, a stop to absentee bishops, and the worldly excesses of the clergy. In addition, several new monastic orders are to be founded to aid the efforts of the Counter-Reformation. So it looks like Burgundy got the Counter-Reformation here. Glad it wasn't one of my subjects. Spain normally gets that. Spread back out. Does look like we did make it go faster by having any troops there. There we go. And once the siege is done, we should be good. Let's wipe this guy. Actually, that would be faster. No, it wouldn't be. And there we go, 99%. Alright, so let's get everybody together. So we got 2 armies here. Send them to Ingerman land. 2 armies here. Send them to Neva for now. We got this army here who will be joined up with the other thing. Let's send the ships over. Let's send you to here. And let's just take the peace deal so that army doesn't have the opportunity to do anything else. So this is what we want. Breaking there. We'll get 54 power projection. Awesome. Take a few ticks of money. Looks good to me. And yeah, take it. Alright. So now we're in really good shape here. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to avoid Novgorod from being a Orthodox nation, so let's go ahead and release them. Yep, and they'll get 4 provinces. Should I give them Kexholm? I don't think there's any reason to do that, because it's not their culture. They don't have a core on it. So we'll go ahead and do this stuff. We can core this because it's adjacent to one of our colonies. Or not colonies, but our vassals. That didn't do much to our admin power, did it? No, it didn't. Alright, we still have the mission to take Holstein, so that's what we'll be focusing on. Now, I don't know if I brought this up in the last episode. Probably did, but there's a few forts over here in Finland, and only one fort in Sweden over here in Elfsborg, so obviously Denmark has a lot more Kolding and Skjelland and Lund. So yeah. We'll wait until Muscovy's army clears out a little bit. Just so we're not taking attrition because of that. I don't know why Portugal broke their whatever with Spain. Ortega is finished. Did I not have another guy to do stuff with? Jamaica is finished, I think. Yeah, okay. So, 93 power projection, that'll be good for a while. Looks like it'll be at least 40 years. Well, no, 20 years before we have to do anything else. We can delay that. You know, I'm thinking maybe I should go for Burgundy first, to spread out the aggressive expansion, because this is going to be giving the same aggressive expansion as Muscovy. And then this stuff is going to give me, like, if I'm going after Flanders, that'll actually get rid of the counter. Well, no, I think the counter reformation is just something that happens. Like, if I wanted to take 3 provinces from Burgundy, I don't think I would be able to do that. Well, things look like they've cooled down quite a bit. Yeah, perhaps. We'll think about that. You know, I think it is time for a war with Burgundy rather than Denmark. Doesn't matter which order I do this in. Well, certainly if I focus more on taking land from Finland than Denmark itself, I think it'll minimize the aggressive expansion. Taking Holstein, I mean, we have a claim on it. I think that's a pretty decent plan. So Sweden's guys are over here. Do I actually want to divide up my troops? Another reason to avoid fighting Denmark right now is that I would have to I would have time to core those provinces. Who are you allied with? The Papal State in Liège. The Papal State. This might actually be a much more lucrative war, now that I'm thinking about it. Unfortunately, this is a reformed province, but what are you gonna do? Ooh. Ooh. Brittany is getting crushed now by that stuff. Brittany's not allied to anyone, but their provinces are super expensive. Nobody will ever attack Brittany. It's possible for people to attack Burgundy. If I let Burgundy get strong enough, I may be able to rival them again. Where's the other reformation circle? I see 2. Oh, 3. You're right. Okay, I see it here. Duh. Taking these provinces are probably my highest priority, perhaps even Antwerpen. Yeah, I think we go after Burgundy now. Let these provinces core, and then go after Denmark. I think it's a perfectly fine way of doing things. Neva has a higher thing there. Okay, so what can we tell Novgorod to do? Well, Novgorod is at 21% liberty desire because all vassals is relative power. Yeah, that makes sense. So we'll just let them be for now. We do want them to start converting their provinces, but they're the least of my worries at the moment. Norway's good. And now that we've locked Muscovy out from expanding into Scandinavia, although they could do it from this province, I suppose. We're in pretty good shape. Start thinking about going into Livonian Order and Poland and all that stuff. Yeah, one of the advantages actually of Poland being where it is that they some of these provinces that they own are in the Empire, so taking them from them is a pretty good idea. So if I declared war on Burgundy, so callback. Oh, I already have. Oh, can I get some claims on Muscovy? Which ones are not cores of them? Okay. This isn't a core. This one is, but I don't want to give that to them because it's not touching them. Yes. Okay. So how is my my force limit here? I could build 2 more guys. I could use a couple more cannons. So let's do that. I don't think I need these ships, but they're already up, so I might as well use them. My glorious rowboat doing its job. Although that is not going to be useful out here in the big boy ocean. Yeah, the only thing I'm concerned about is Poland perhaps taking out Bornholm, or even Brandenburg doing so. How's that looking? Brandenburg still doesn't have a thing. Portugal, eh? What happens when Portugal dies? I mean, he's 19, so it's not a big deal. I don't have a royal marriage with you. Since when? Not that it's gonna affect anything. And he's like, "Oh, your royal marriage." He's 19. He's gonna get an heir. Take that, von Habsburgs. Oh, if only there were assassins in this game. I'd actually really like to kill Brandenburg's king, so that way we'd have Bohemia be stronger, and they would get them to convert those provinces. They'd probably actually lose the union before they did anything there. So. Alright, let's go get the rest of these guys. This will also give me a little bit of time to cool down on my manpower. My manpower is kind of beat up. Although I think Burgundy is probably going to be a harder challenge than Denmark. Yeah. Up there, they're dudes. I'm not sure about that. Denmark and Sweden have decent military ideas. What do you have? Administrative. And he's got offensive. So he's probably got good generals. But Sweden has, like, military combat ability out the ass. Oh, my charter colonies. Alright, so let's see what we got now. We did lose a stability, so this is attractive. And I'm not seeing anything better. I could switch to this and buy some more expensive guys. I'm already losing money. We'll go ahead and do this. Army commissions are easy. Losing some money. No big deal. 16 diplo points. Easy choice. 12 there. That's a little high. Corruption. Take some corruption. And a little bit of money. Get some stability. I basically just spent like 20 points and some money on some stability. Not bad. Catholic zealots over here. Oh crap. Zapotec, give me military access. Unfortunately, that is not a fort. What happened to your army? I thought you had an army. Did you disband it? He's getting coring on this stuff. Go deal with those rebels. I'll go to Friesland actually, so that we can cross over to here. Let's go ahead and turn our forts on, so I don't forget. Okay. He doesn't have the infertile trait or anything, does he? No. So he'll definitely get an heir before anything happens. You're gonna go fight him? Why? Oh, he's just thinking about it. This is covered by a fort, right? Yeah. No, he tore the fort down. He destroyed the fort. You stupid asshole. Marital bliss. Her Majesty, the Queen Consort, is, of course, a constant companion and good advisor in her own right. However, apart from the role of our Queen Consort, is also a representative of the Crown of Tudor and vice versa. At times, this is not an arrangement without benefits. Today, Margaret seems very pleased to announce that her family decided to show its support for the throne and for the union of Thomas I and Margaret. Get some legitimacy. And the Tudor family would consider us being in debt. Regain 5 prestige. I don't really need legitimacy, so we'll just take the prestige. Yeah, so this actually did get converted to Catholic. Not a big deal, since the rebels don't add that modifier. Hey, Henry, you teleport across the ocean and go fight some Catholics. Yay. Go, Henry. Oh, yes. Oop. So the first of my military zeal is starting to wear off. Alright, I think this is a good time to end this session. I will see you next time on Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. And we will be going to war with Burgundy. We'll see how much the aggressive expansion is, but we definitely want to start moving into Holland. So I will see you next time.